All of you must have heard that Finance Minister Jaitley presented his budget in the Parliament this morning. Truly, when I heard the budget speech, I felt it was a dream come true. For a long period of time, I haven't had an opportunity to hear so many changes, so many reforms, and so many interesting things coming up in India, in particular budget. This budget encompasses large number of items, but just to touch upon some of the items that may impact foreign investors or foreign participants in Indian economy, it would be good to know that this budget really has done its best. For foreign investors, both regulatory and tax changes that have been proposed are of far-reaching importance. Corporate tax rates in India are proposed to be brought down to a level of 25% from current 34%. There is a pass-through proposed for alternate investment funds. There is a proposal for foreign portfolio investors, FPI, to have no permanent establishment cost because of the presence of their fund managers in India. Next interesting thing is, as far as the royalties and fees for technical services are concerned, they will be now taxed at the rate of 10% from the current 25% tax rate. Abolition of wealth tax is another interesting feature, and that was, I think, long overdue. The cost of collection was not really proportionate to the collection actually made, and it was becoming overburdening for the Indian economy. So it's a great step forward ahead. Another interesting thing is handling of the general anti-avoidance provisions that has been now deferred to 2017. Indirect transfer cases have been now refined, and then the new proposal proposes significant refinements into the provisions concerning indirect transfer cases. Indirect transfer cases are the cases of the type that Vodafone had. So when the foreign shares are transferred or foreign interest is transferred abroad of a foreign company, but if the underlying asset is substantially that of India, then there would be tax in India even though the shares of foreign companies are being transferred. And that was something that has been a real pain point for some time. Significant refinements are being proposed in this regime. And on the whole, it seems that this budget has tried to bring about significant changes in the overall investment climate. One other interesting thing is about reforms even in the rich regime now, and that is something that is very important. The pass-through would be provided for the income stream. On capital gains, there is still little concern, and that is not fully done through, but that is something hopefully it will be taken care of in the coming times. There are 2 points on which some comment is needed. One, on the alternate investment funds, I mentioned there will be a pass-through available. That's what the finance minister said, that there will be pass-through and there will be no tax at the fund or entity level. When we read fine print in the finance bill, we find that that is not exactly true. There would be a withholding tax of 10% at the entity level. Now that means the investor will have to claim refund when it is not taxable in India. So even when, for example, alternate investment fund earns income from the sale of listed company shares, which are tax exempt otherwise in India, but alternate investment fund will have to withhold 10% tax. Now to claim refund in India is another project by itself. For many investors, it's very difficult to get refund. So that is one concern. And second, that the finance minister indicated in the budget that there will be, no permanent establishment cost for foreign funds if they position their managers in India. But this provision, when I again looked at the fine print, we found that, and I found that the exemption or the benefit is not extended to private equity fund managers. So that is something that needs to be taken care of. But barring some of this pinpricks, on the whole, budget seems to be very good, very exciting, and hopefully government will take care of some of those important things that I just mentioned. And this is all for the time being. As we go along, my other colleagues will bring you more insight into different aspects of budget, different industries they will deal with, and different practice areas. So for the time being, I'll say goodbye to you. Thank you.